You may get more and more certain that the end of the world is near with each passing day. Strange occurrences and strange diseases like COVID-19 seem to be spreading throughout the earth. Of course, you have a choice as to whether you want to sit back and watch while everything goes awry, or take action to get ready for the worst. How would you like to learn about a certain opulent bunker created especially for the end of the world? Are you curious to learn more about what's inside? This video is for you if you said yes to both inquiries. We're giving you a virtual tour of an $18 million doomsday bunker right now. You're about to get your mind completely blown, so buckle up. The background. In 1978, Jerry Henderson, a businessman who also acts as a philanthropist, built the bunker in issue. The underground residence, which is in Las Vegas, is a representation of the time period in which it was constructed. You might find it interesting to know that Henderson was a pioneer of underground habitation. As a result, he made sure the bunker had all the comforts one would require to live inside. It has 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, a theater area, a pool, and a barbecue. Sadly, he passed away in 1983, leaving his wife, who was not really excited about living underground, in charge of the bunker. She then constructed a second house on top of the first. After being owned by a number of different parties, the property was acquired by the Society of Preservation of New York Stink Species, whose president, Mark Volker, resides in the home above. You should be aware of the following information regarding the bunker. You want to keep in mind that everything will be limited when epidemics strike and you are compelled to move into your safe refuge. People will be scurrying for what little there is, including food, water, and medical supplies. Theft will also increase as a result, and perpetrators won't be caught red-handed taking your possessions. You have a bunker, sure, but you want it to blend in as little as possible. As a result, none of the wandering creatures hunting for food and water will be aware of your safe haven and come to ruin it all for you. This end-of-the-world bunker is completely hidden. From across the street, you would never know that beneath the seemingly ordinary house is another one that is more than 15,000 square feet in size. 2 entrances are present. There are 2 ways to enter the bunker, a staircase and a lift. Henderson deserves praise for doing this because you never know when the lift will break down or just cease working, making it impossible for you to enter the underground refuge. Having said that, using the lift to descend is preferred due to its speed. Just enter and operate the door's buttons as you would in a typical structure equipped with the same amenities. You will descend 26 feet via the lift. You may appreciate the painted mural on the wall while in the lift. The artwork is a good introduction to how amazing the bunker is when viewed via its window. It has a cryo chamber. As soon as you enter the underground home, a huge metallic capsule immediately sticks out as one of the amazing features. We won't keep you waiting while you ponder what it is for. This cryo chamber has room for 4 bodies and 5 heads of people. You must remember that death exists even while you are in the bunker, so try not to be repulsed by it. Keep in mind that death can occur at any time while you're in the bunker because if it happens, you do not want to be left with a decomposing body. Try not to be repulsed by the idea. That is taken care of by this metallic chamber. However, we also believe that you should be aware that the current proprietors of the bunker constructed the chamber in an effort to preserve dead bodies in anticipation of their eventual resurrection once science and technology have evolved sufficiently. Murals are on every wall. You will immediately notice that the bunker is an outdoor area even though it is not actually outside. It is surrounded by beautiful mural walls, yet the walls have more to offer than just aesthetic value. Every painting depicts actual events from the life of the previous owner. What about that for a fascinating backdrop? Additionally, the murals were painted to resemble an outdoor scene, which we think is really kind considering that being underground is likely to make you feel constrained and crave for some fresh air. We believe that the murals might satiate anyone's thirst for the outdoors because they are wonderfully done. It has fake vegetation. When people hear the phrase underground shelter, they typically picture a stuffy, claustrophobic area intended to keep them safe until conditions above ground begin to improve. That is not the case with this specific bunker though. With this one, Mr. Henderson really made a strong impression, demonstrating that he was a dedicated prepper. Artificial grass surrounds the underground shelter in order to simulate the outside. As if that weren't enough, there is patio furniture where you and your family can relax and catch up over a few beers or cups of tea. When you look around, you'll also see that various trees have been placed in thoughtful ways. Given how realistic they appear, you will be astonished to learn that these are not actual trees. They serve more than just aesthetic needs though. The fake trees help support the bunker by serving as pillars. Additionally, there are fake plants scattered about the property, which, in our opinion, makes it look as natural as possible. Since there is no sunlight, it goes without saying that actual plants could not have been grown here. There is artificial illumination in the house. This is not your standard bunker that looks like a cave, as we have explained. In that sense, you don't anticipate it to be ominous and unsettling. Instead, it contains artificial lighting that mimics sunlight so that you never have to feel as like you are in a hole that is completely black. However, having daylight all the time wouldn't be very useful, would it? The bunker is equipped with 4 different light settings to mimic typical days above ground. For example, the dusk mode is useful for imitating evenings and early mornings when the day is just beginning to break and the night is about to fall. There is a guest room. It won't be a problem to have people over if you ever possess this bunker. Why? Because the refuge includes a guest house with its amenities. Even though it isn't very big, it will more than likely be enough. It is a bedroom with a kitchenette, bathroom, and studio apartment style layout. Your visitors can feel private here. It has amenities for amusement. It is important to stress that this bunker is not like other underground shelters. We reiterate that since the shelter is furnished with amenities to occupy your time while you are there. By that, we mean things like the 4-hole golf course you can use for practice, or the swimming pool you can use to cool down in the summer, or just swim for fun. If you feel like playing pool, a table is also available. In addition, there is a water feature for aesthetic reasons, as well as an electric barbecue that is useful for family gatherings. It has air conditioning because temperatures below ground can certainly be extreme. The locals do not need to burn when that occurs. The unique feature of this bunker is that it is equipped with numerous air conditioners that are installed above ground to maintain a comfortable interior temperature. Additionally, it includes an artificial tree above the ground that serves as the bunker's fireplace's chimney. In case the lift breaks down, there is a hidden exit entrance. A set of stairs that goes outdoors can be used to access the outside. In the event that something goes wrong inside the bunker, it also functions as an emergency exit. That's all we have for you today, guys. What are your thoughts on the underground residence? Do you believe it is worth $18 million?